What's up, YouTube? It's been a while since I posted a video, and I figured today's a nice day. Had a little bit of time, free time on my hands, so I'm gonna go ahead and just post this video up and tell you guys what's been going on. I haven't posted anything since Pennsylvania Plow Day, and I never really gave you guys any updates as to how the aftermath of Plow Day was, or you know, what broke, what didn't break, and you know, shit like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this door cracked open, and then we'll get started. So first off, car driving by. First off, weather update. It's fucking beautiful. The yard is still soaked, so I can't even get out here if I wanted to. I mean, I sink down just walking out here, so it's very muddy around here. Couldn't even mow if I wanted to, which sucks because it needs done, but that's okay because I don't really have, I mean, the Kubota is, it's capable of mowing, but the thing needs serviced. And then, oh well, I'll just get to it after all this, but yeah, I need a mow. Trees are all leaved out and shit. That one's all, for the most part, it looks like it's all fully grown. I'm in shorts, which is something that hasn't happened in a while, which is awesome. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. It's been beautiful, and it sounds like, from what I'm seeing on my weather forecast, it's gonna be in the 70s and the 80s and be like that for the next 6 months, hopefully at least until November. But I'll start in the back and just start working our way forward. So the Suburban 10, as you can see, the hood and grill is no longer on it, and that's because, I think I may have mentioned this a long time ago when it actually happened, but I let some stupid kid drive it and he ran it into a wall. So that case, he broke my grill, but it's no big deal. I was pretty pissed off about it, but I do have another grill to put on it. I just gotta switch the hood and headlight bezel over because that grill appears to have come off of a factory rope start Steers Suburban, probably a 10 or a 12, most likely a 10. So that's why it's hoodless as of right now. But it's still pretty much, this is pretty much the way it went to Plow Day. I still have the 8-inch plow on it and shit like that. So this is pretty much how it was at Plow Day. But the unfortunate thing, the engine has started rod knocking pretty significantly, and that started up, but I think the battery. Yeah, she's pretty dead. Battery hasn't been holding a charge either, so thought this was a new battery, but now it's not. It needs to be replaced. But unfortunately, the old Tecumseh HH100, I think, is going to get retired here soon. I have nothing against Tecumseh. I love this engine, but unfortunately, parts are just hard to find. I mean, I've seen a rebuild kit on eBay, but I really do not know how much I actually trust that stuff. So, iSafe Tractors has a couple things, but I need everything if I want to go in and actually do this. So, I'm rebuilding this might happen. Maybe if I can find like a new old stock HH100 kit that I can put in, I'll do that. But most likely this will either get a Kohler or a diesel. I'm thinking, I don't know. I'm very undecided at this point. I ran a poll on Facebook, and a lot of people either wanted to see this engine get rebuilt, which I don't blame them, or a diesel. But I don't know. I'm not sure. It would probably cost me about the same price for a rebuilt Magnum 16, and that's the ultimate rebuild kit from iSafe Tractors, which is like $285, and that includes everything. And then obviously I'll have to pay a machine shop to bore it, and I'll have to have someone obviously install the parts. But if I was to rebuild this one, you know, I feel like it would probably be just about the same thing. I would have to find a new head, because I don't know if you guys are really going to be able to tell. I've never pointed this out, but I don't know if you can tell, but the spark plug is actually sitting in here crooked. So some dumbbell before me, I don't know who, cross-threaded it, and now it sits in there kind of crooked. So I haven't really looked into why the rod knock is occurring. Could just be blown head gasket or crankshaft end play from what I'm hearing on Facebook. But I don't know. I might just say screw it and just rebuild that Magnum 16 that I want to pick up from my cousin. It's like $50. I'll probably have about $600 or $700 into the whole rebuild. But unfortunately, another reason why I really don't want to rebuild it, because if I do rebuild this, I'm gonna try and find a new carburetor for it, because that's a lot of play in that throttle shaft. So most likely it'll probably most likely just get the Magnum 16. One upgrade I probably will do is figure out a way to put a gas tank underneath the seat. That way I have a little more fuel capacity, because if I do run that Magnum 16, man, it's just gonna chew the fuel up. So, but otherwise, this thing actually did pretty good plowing. It had plenty of power. It just knocked like crazy. So that's just the unfortunate thing. But the plan is to just kind of get this one fixed up, get the new grill on it, get all the hood and everything back on it. That way she looks complete again. And then figure out where I want to go here as far as an engine. Old N52M swapped GT18 here did amazing. Got the hood on it, obviously. This thing here did awesome. Not a lick of problems. The only thing we had to do is just tweak the high-speed screw a little bit. Still needs a little more tweaking, but otherwise, I mean, shit. She's ready to go. And I am thinking maybe over the summer I might get my 48-inch Sears deck over here. I have to get a longer belt for it, because I don't know if you guys remember last year I had this on the original 19.9 that the N52M came off of. I had it on the original 19.9, and the belt I bought was just a tad too short for that particular tractor, but it was perfectly fine for a stock GT18. So, gonna have to do that, but probably not gonna do that. Probably not gonna do that now. Although, the more I think about it, that actually sounds like the logical thing to do. As far as things that this thing needs, might pick up some points and condenser for it at some point, because I don't think they're perfect. And then just some little stuff, like I want to get some LED headlights for it, and get my tail light fixed, because it's not working. Oh yeah, kind of forgot, but I picked up a set of disc arrows. So there you go, brand new or new to me set of disc arrows that just got a fresh coat of paint. So, but yeah, there really ain't too much more I want to do with this. Maybe try and find the pulley cover that goes over top of the drive pulley there, because I never got one. The tractor never came with it. And then put lights in it. Otherwise, this one's good. Charges, it's great. Old SS16 here. I am looking for a Onan T260 or P224G, because I am intending on trying to build a tandem 8-inch plow by next plow day, and then hopefully this one, as long as I have, if I don't find a T260 here within the next couple months, I'll just rebuild the other 18-horse Onan that I blew. But yeah, that's the plan, is to set this thing up with a tandem 8 and pull it with this. And if this doesn't pull the tandem 8, then this will. But the goal is to have one of these two tractors right here set up with a tandem 8-inch plow. That's going to be the goal. But as far as this one goes, it doesn't really need anything as of right now. Probably just going to adjust the valves in this engine just to quiet it up, because the valve tick is pretty serious. But shoot, I really don't need anything. It charges, stops, drives. I think my tires might be leaking air, but it's no problem. I'll just throw some tubes on them. Good to go. Needs a bath. So the SS16 doesn't really need anything as of right now. I mean, obviously the engine's seriously worn out because it only has like 70 or 60 PSI of compression, but that's no big deal as of right now. I'm not going to worry about it because it is running, and I'm going to take it to shows while I have another engine in the works for it. Old dear. I got to get the transaxle serviced, bolt all the panels back on, and she's ready to mow. And I can't wait to get this thing up and running again because I'm actually planning on listing this for sale because I do want I would like a 332 or a 318. Really, I just want something with the H2 hydraulics and power steering. Not even power steering, just H2 hydraulics, but the power steering would be awesome. But mainly the H2 hydraulics is what I'm after because this is only H1. Attachments, especially for the front end of this tractor, are a bitch to find. So, nothing, I don't have anything against this tractor. I love this tractor, but, you know, just gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. So this one will probably be up for sale here soon within the next month or two. Don't know what I'm gonna ask. Probably ask like maybe $1,500 for it. But otherwise, this one's ready to go. It's still running. It hasn't given me any more electrical issues. So, and then a Kubota that needs service, and they'll be ready to go. And then if you also noticed, the second 19.9, that's not here. That, unfortunately, at Plow Day, that one started giving me issues, popping, backfiring at higher RPMs. So I think the carburetor took a shit on me. Upon further inspection, I think a lot of my problem is in the float because it appears it was not working correctly. So must have like a little hole in it, and it's got fuel in it. So my proposed solution, this is why I have the iPad out here, will be this. Brand new iSafe Tractors Onan carburetor. Now, as you can see here, let me try and zoom in. It says for P216, 18, and P220G engines. But if you scroll down here, it also says also works with B48G engines, which is the one I have on the 79. So I'm going to get this ordered up tomorrow once my paycheck hits, and the 19.9 is going to be getting a brand new iSafe Tractors carburetor, which this will also be the company I go with if I do decide to do the Magnum 16 on the Suburban 10 or maybe Suburban 16. So we'll be rocking the 19.9 with a brand new carburetor, which I'm pretty stoked about. I'm hoping it's as good as everyone says it is. I mean, actually, I'll be honest with you, I have no idea. I saw one review on the carburetor, and the person said it saved me from buying any tractor, so that gave me a little bit of confidence. So that's what we're gonna go with. We're gonna try it out and see what happens. The valves and everything also are gonna be adjusted, and then I'm gonna also pick up some tailor-made spark plug wires for all of these guys, except for the 10, because that does not, the plug wire, I don't think I can easily remove that just by the way it looks. So if that ever gets a tailor-made wire, I'll be on the new engine, whichever one I decide to go with. Or maybe if I rebuild this Tecumseh, maybe I'll just put an automotive coil on it. We'll see. We have plenty of time. Obviously, we're going to be taking this old girl to Hudson Mills, and well, I'm really not too worried about, I just want to get the hood and everything back on it, so that way it looks complete, and should all just swap over, no problem. So let's do some cold starts though, because I feel like everyone just needs to hear the sound of two very nicely tuned up Onans. This one, as far as I know, I think the only thing I could really need, it could definitely benefit from some new spark plugs and wires, so definitely I'll be hooking this old girl up with a nice set of TaylorMades here soon. TaylorMade plug wires, and then probably just some Champion plugs. And then really this one could also benefit from a new set of plugs and wires too, but let's see what happens. Choke it. You know what? It might not need choke. Let's try it. Wow. Sweet. I think I'm gonna try running a little bit of steam foam through it to see if it'll kind of clear up that little bit of a gallop it seems to have developed. I think part of that might be a little bit of residual dirt in that carburetor. So really, what I should do to totally just get rid of that sputter is just pull the carburetor and run some wire through all the jets, and I think that'll take care of it. But I'm not gonna worry about it right now. Maybe, like I said, maybe I'll just set it up with my mower deck and get it ready to mow. But let's get this one running. This one shouldn't need choke either. I'll just let the fuel pump run for here for a couple seconds, and she should go. Look at that. Yeah, she's got a nice valve tick to her. Mainly in this front cylinder right here, where it seems to be coming from, so. Yeah, this one likes to be warmed up before she's ready to go. Otherwise, she's a little bit temperamental and pissed, but that's really no big deal. I think I forgot to turn the fuel off. I did. This may not go, but just for shits and giggles, I'm going to try it anyways. Let me climb up on here and see what happens. Unfortunately, the choke cable let go, so I have to choke it manually. Come on. I think she's just too dead. Yeah, I'm not gonna burn up my key switch to try and start it. So I'll just when I get this mess cleaned up and stuff like that, I'll just jump it off the 19.9. But that one ain't gonna start. It's too dead. This one will start though. I think my glow plugs on this one are taking a dump though. She doesn't seem to be starting as easy as she used to. Never mind. Never mind. All right then. Never mind. I'm a big liar. All right then. All right. I was not expecting that. I guess it's just warm enough outside to begin with. Just sitting on my iPad. This one. Let's see what this one does. think my fuel gauge is broken. Unless I'm that low on fuel, which I don't think I am. I think the fuel gauge is totally just broken. Either that or it's just that low on fuel, but I don't think she is. I don't know. We'll see. Probably it's just that low on fuel. But pretty certain I just filled it. Oh yeah, it's got plenty of fuel. So yeah, my fuel gauge took it up. Otherwise, this thing's ready to go. Just gotta change the oil and grease the deck. Check the oil in the gearbox. Otherwise, this one's good to go. Probably not gonna worry about that belt right away, but whatever. So yeah, that's all what's been going on around here. Just, you know, didn't really haven't had much going on after plow day. Trying to figure out what engine I want to stick on the Suburban 10. Kind of leaning more towards the 16 horsepower Kohler Magnum. 19.9 has been perfectly reliable for now, hopefully. And the SS16 is going to be getting a engine rebuilt of some sort, whether it be a 18 horse Onan or a 24 horse Onan. So one of the two is going to wind up on there one of these days, whether it be the rebuilt 18 or the rebuilt 24. If it needs rebuilt, that is. Hopefully it won't, but I guess we'll find out. Gonna be listing this thing for sale here soon. I don't know when. I just got to get it up to snuff. Get the service done on it, and just get it ready to go. Put her back together, obviously, and then she'll be listed. And then get the old 19.9 home. That way I can cut grass with that for the season until I get another deer. But we'll most likely just use it for this year and just, you know, get a deer in 2020 or something like that. Or maybe I'll just mow with the steers for the rest of for quite a while until I really just get the money and pick up a nice 430, which is what I really want. But I am rambling on. I'm pretty certain you guys are tired of hearing my shit. So I'm going to go cut the video off here, head inside. I'm going to go play some Forza Motorsport 7, enjoy my night, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching.